Hello, this is Lolly. You could see I'm still working on my Valentine's flip junk journal. I'm going to keep my little pretty ink here. Okay, what I'm thinking now is that I would like to add one more element to one of these signatures before I stitch the whole thing together. And what I would like to do is make a window in page for this. So I have these dies that I have not used yet, CC Designs layering tag, and it says CCC26. So I was thinking, if I can get it open, I know these are really taped in here well. So I cut a 6 by 8.5 piece of cardstock. I scored it so that I would know where to lay my die. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but I'm thinking about the big one. I want to see how that's going to work. It should work just fine. And the question is, do I want to do it typical way of a tag, or do I want to do it upside down? And what I was thinking is do a window, and then on the other side, what you would see through it would be something like this. And if I did it this way, I might be able to use some of the stickers that, like this here, you know, across the top. Don't know. That's why I was thinking about doing it upside down. And I apologize if I, oh, of course, this would be really cute too. If I get, ooh, that would be really cute. But if I get off camera, I apologize. I have an app that helps me to stay on camera, but the app is not working tonight. So I think I'm going to do this. And what I want to do also is, once I cut that out, I'm going to put a piece of acetate on the back and then cover the acetate with this. So I think I should cut both of these at the same time so that they're perfectly lined up. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, that die cut really well. I had, oops, except this just tore my cardstock a little bit. Let's see if I can be a little more careful. I have some purple tape that I need to use, and this is cosmetic tape, and it shouldn't be tearing my my cardstock. So if you have tape and you're wanting to tape things down without messing up your cardstock, you can always like stick it on your clothes first to get it a little linted up and then put it down. Okay, so that worked out really well, and now obviously these are really cute and can be used in my project. So the other thing I need to do is get that acetate cut out, and I want it a little bigger than the hole. So I think I have some right here. And I'll just cut it, hand cut it and eyeball it so it's just a little bigger than my project here. I don't need to worry about tapering those ends because it really won't matter. Okay, let's put this up. I got this from Amazon, this Duralar high performance polyester film, and I am loving it. Okay, so we have our hole. What we need to do is affix this on the back. So I think I would like to use double-sided tape. It doesn't matter how far out I go. It can go beyond the acetate. It won't matter, as it'll be covered with that cardstock. I don't need to make this a perfect occlusion because I'm not using this as a shaker. If this were a shaker, you know, I would make sure that I had really good seal all the way around here. All right, now I want to try to flatten this out a little bit. You know, it's kind of curved. And now I have some double-sided tape out here, but I want to put a little more right on the edge here of my acetate. I keep wanting to call it acrylic. My acetate window here needs And I already have some sticking out here and here from the last application of this, so I think we should be okay. Okay, now I want this centered on there. I'm going to have to look at it carefully here. Oops, I have to turn it over, I think is the problem. It wasn't matching up and I realized I needed to turn it over. Yeah, it's stuck now. So I have some left over here. I'm going to see if I can rub that off, and if I can't, I'll use baby powder on it. I went too far over. Okay. The nice thing is when I sew this signature in, you probably won't really see this because it'll be so tight into the binding there. I could always cover it with washi tape as well. But for now, just to make sure I don't have any problem, I'm going to use the baby powder on it. I got a little bit on the acetate. It'll wipe right off. Oh yeah, it's just static and baby powder. So if I turn this over, and now you can see what it's going to look like. But when I put all my signatures together, what you're going to see in here is the opposite page. You're not going to see this pink through it. So what I want to do is put it against a white page like this. So in the book, this is what you would be seeing through there. Okay, so now I want to see how well this will work in there. Alrighty. So I think what I should do is glue the back of this and then get it fixed where I want it and then push it down. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to line this up like this and clip it. So making this up as I go along. So the only thing is I don't like the white against white. So maybe I can find another card that I like better. Actually, I kind of like this XOXO because you won't see it all, but you'll see enough of it. Kind of a hint that there's something going on in there. Okay, and what I like about it is it has this gray border around it. So when it's here, there, it'll look really cute through the window, but it will also look okay on this white background. So I'm going to line it up with how I want it through the window. And then slowly slide the paper down. Okay. There. So that's on its own sheet. Hope I got that. Is it too big? It might be too big because it's a pretty wide one. No, it'll work just fine. I'll make sure I glue this down really well. Might even trim off part of it, like right on the edge here. Like I said, making this up as I go along. It's an experiment. There we go. That'll be a whole lot better to work with. It's just the practicality of being able to open and shut the book. So this will be in here like that. And then I do want to put that sticker on there, I think. So I want to see what that's going to look like. I don't often use bunting and banners, and I really should more often. This is really big, but I think I could, I don't know, I don't want to lose my bows here. I could cut the bow off and then put it where I want it. That might work. Let's see, if I trimmed it right about here, and then saved the little string sticker. Well, let's just cut it off for now. I've got to poke these little holes out here. And my little pokey tool is missing. Let's use this. So what I'm doing now is I am putting my finger underneath here and pushing it down onto my finger. Most of the time it's working, so I don't have to go back and pick off the paper that I'm poking out. Just push it onto my finger. Okay, so if I put that like this, and then I'm going to cut the little part that has this string here. Piece that onto here. It sticks off a tiny little bit, but I can use baby powder on the back of that as well. That is it. So now I have, it's actually 2 pages, but they're going to go into my book like that. Very, very cute. So I marked where they were going to go right here. Okay, next video is stitching all this together, putting the inserts into my cover, and then we will start embellishing the whole thing. So I look forward to that. We'll see you next time.